What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to an update. Very obviously on Hedera. All right, we had to make an update. We got some major news, so we'll talk about that. We'll talk about what that means. We'll talk about can we actually rally higher than this, because the volatility we've had in the last 16 hours or so. So it's very recent. Has been incredible. Personally, I also bought HBAR. Yesterday with the Signal group. So if you are in the Signal group, you would have gotten this too. We bought at around 10 cents. I mean, when we look, there's multiple reasons for this, and let's start off with the news, and then we'll talk about the technicals. But the news for Hedera is obviously amazing. All right, so what we had is that BlackRock is starting a tokenization fund on Hedera as well. Now, they have already done that, I believe, on Ethereum, but the fact that they're doing it on Hedera, first of all, it's just directly very positive news. But apart from that, it also signals something about Hedera. People think, hey, why does BlackRock choose Hedera for this? Maybe there's something to it, etc. And let me, so they think that there's something to it. They see this news, they start to research Hedera, Hashgraph, and they think, hey, that might actually be a good project. So this is bullish short term, of course, and here you can see more about it. Maybe I'll leave a link to this down in the description. I don't know. So this is bullish short term, and we saw the same with the other tokenization funds and the other BlackRock news. But on the long term, this is super bullish as well. Now, Hedera already has a market cap at the moment of about $5 billion. So I do think, look, at 10x, is that possible? Maybe yes, but it's very high. $50 billion, it's not nothing. All right, so I do think that this is great for Hedera, both short term and long term. This is what happened. Now, I do think if you look at the price right here, to talk about that a little bit more, I do think this was partially a short squeeze. Maybe there was also some just whales manipulating price, because news like this is great, but a move of 80%, which with such a rapid decline, that's a little bit shady, I would say. So in general, if you want to trade HBAR, if you want to buy for the long term, I still think this price is relatively fair valued, more undervalued even. But if you want to trade it on the short term, it's a bit difficult. All right, but here you can see, I mean, there was just a lot of liquidation. First of all, right here at 13 cents, so that was yesterday evening. And then liquidity kept being formed after getting a small drop. So what that means is that people see HBAR drop down a little bit, they short, creates liquidity to the top, that gets hunted. Now it has stopped being hunted. I'm not sure if you can see this well, but we hit some major long liquidations actually at 13.3 cents. There's another major support level at 12 cents down here. But I do think if you go to the daily time frame to get into the technicals right here, I do think that this is, if we want to stay relatively bullish, we would ideally need to hold 13.5 cents. It's possible that we drop down to 12 cents and then from there still stay bullish. So this is the daily time frame, by the way. But ideally 13.5 cents needs to hold if we really want to stay. You know, if we really want to keep this momentum. There's a 382 and a 0.5 fib as well. So that's what we're seeing right now, all right? We've had a lot of bullish momentum. We've had some very positive news. Can we actually rally up to 20 cents, for example, which is the next major technical, but also psychological level? And that will depend on how we react to this level. That's all you need to know, all right? So if you look at the momentum that HBAR has right now, what you'll see is that there still is a ton of momentum, all right? We've had some sell-offs, of course, but there is still a ton of momentum. So I have to be, with this news and with the technicals I'm seeing right now, I have to be bullish, all right? I think that 20 cents is still the most likely scenario. Now, we do need to keep this momentum, and I will keep you updated on this. If the open interest just starts to fall down here and there's no support and there's no sign of life, then this will probably be the top. But for now, I think it's most likely that there's basically two scenarios. We either hold 13.5 cents, consolidate, and then eventually rally up to 20 cents. Or what's also possible with the current bearish pressure that we're seeing is that we will take that liquidity at 12 cents, find support there because that's a major support level as well, consolidate between 14 and 12 cents, and then ultimately break above 14 cents to rally up to 20 cents from there. Those are the two scenarios. Like I said, I am bullish on HBAR. I do think more bullish momentum is still the most likely scenario. The way in which we will do that, though, I think still kind of depends on whether we can hold some important levels right now or not. So that's what I think you need to know. All right, I will keep you updated on this. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.